Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. Remember, man does not live on bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. Just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. Winning isn't enough. The acme of all skill is to defeat your enemy before taking the field. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. Fear is nothing more than a negative assessment of risk. A tiny change today brings a dramatically different tomorrow. Procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. Don't be afraid to challenge the pros, even in their own backyard. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. You know, there's no such thing as a complete lie. There's always some truth in there. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Growth is in a series of mistakes. That's the only way you learn. Once you stop learning, you start dying. The only source of knowledge is experience. When we're connected to others, we become better people. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. We should forgive our enemies, but not before they are hanged. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. To go outside what your charge was and to try to solve everything yourself is dangerous. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. It's enough for me to be sure that you and I exist at this moment. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. You fall because you are human and rise because you are divine. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Old ways won't open new doors. Keep a little fire burning, however small, however hidden. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Think well. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. Done is better than perfect. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping and who is worth letting go. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world calls a butterfly. Sound intelligence promises victory in every battle. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. That knowledge which stops at what it does not know is the highest knowledge. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay your price. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. Be like seeds. Do not see dirt thrown at you as your enemy, but as ground to grow. I live in my own little world, but it's okay. They know me here. Make your lives a masterpiece. You only get one canvas. What is of the greatest importance in war is extraordinary speed. One cannot afford to neglect opportunity. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. Being brave means that knowing when you fail, you won't fail forever. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. Life doesn't require ideals. It requires standards of action. I don't think you should wait. I think you should speak now. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Show me that I am everywhere, and get me home for tea. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. When you walk in silence, your excellence will always speak for you. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. Fez est ab host docere. One should learn even from one's enemies. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it.